that is something that I think is really important for us to think about. How are we encouraging young girls and women into entrepreneurship? What are we doing to support them in developing certain skills and helping them to feel confident? When I did some research into the challenges females face when they start a business, the challenges women face in many areas of their life, there is always an expectation that the man will sort the money. And now that isn't for everyone, but it's certainly something I see in research around gender and entrepreneurship. So an example of that I've seen recently is somebody sharing a story of when they go to investor panels, pitch meetings, negotiating contractual agreements. They have a business with their dad, and actually they are a 35-year-old woman going into these meetings, and all of the technical questions will go to their father, whereas they'll get the niceties. So tell me about the business, how are you doing? But when it comes down to what is the technology that underpins this, that is seen as, those questions can only go to her father. And so why are we still doing that? Why are we not asking women to be able to explain the technology and information around their own products that they are actually launching? I find this really interesting. And so those are just some musings I wanted to share. Another thing that was interesting from my panel on Monday was just the whole discussion around who is in the room. So when we are looking at who is sitting on investment panels, who is making decisions about which business gets funded, we have things like, do we have enough diversity on our panels? And I don't just mean in terms of race or faith or different backgrounds. I'm talking about disability, accessibility. One of the things that research says around women and the limitations they face is going into a board and pitching your idea and telling people, this is what I want to do, this is the ways you can help me, this is where I need support. Many women actually struggle with just going into that room. There's a lot of psychological barriers. There is the concept of imposter syndrome. What if they find me out? What if I'm not good enough? So there is a lot of research to say that women will not actually put themselves in those situations. But there's also many, many lived experience and stories of feeling that they haven't been empathized with, they haven't been able to actually have, any understanding of just empathy and compassion to their circumstances. There's many women tell me of their experiences where they are asked, when are you going to have a child? When are you going to start a family in those sessions? So if you're going for investment and the investment panel says, okay, tell me about your plans for children, that to me still seems problematic. It is a valid question, of course, if you're going to invest in somebody and they're going to take time away from their business. But there are so many things that I wonder, do men get these questions also?